Sometimes a product comes along that, even though you can't possibly justify it to yourself, it perfectly ticks all the right boxes, and so you just have to buy it, no matter how little you'll ever use it. I have something here that I am so excited to open. I saw this on a random Facebook ad, although I guess it isn't really random at all since Facebook tailors ads to users' interests. But this thing perfectly combines three things that I love: nostalgic retro vibes, weird tech, and a dash of WTF. This is Mixxtape, made by Paul Things, which I suspect is just a dude named Paul. Let's have a look inside. First off, I love the packaging. There's some definite Nintendo vibes going on here. I mean, the logo for Paul Things looks like the Nintendo logo, and there's a sticker here that says Official Paul Things Seal of Quality that looks just like the old Nintendo seal of quality that they used to put on things. So let's open it up and see what we have inside. Oh man, this thing looks so cool. The design aesthetic is clearly a throwback to old NES cartridges like Excitebike and Metroid. It also comes with a USB cable and a cool looking sticker. It looks like this cable is Type A to Type C. I gotta say, I'm a fan of these new cables where the guts are on the outside and there's no housing around the contacts. Honestly, even this says a lot about the attention to detail. Even for off-the-shelf stuff like this, they chose quality cables with a specific design aesthetic. This sticker is pretty cool too. It sort of reminds me of those sticker vending machines that you used to see in the 80s with the holographic stickers. Let's move on to the main attraction, which is this awesome cassette. I know this is a really weird thing to be nostalgic about, but the way that this plastic is so hard to peel off of the tape is exactly how I remember cassette tapes being. So as you can see, it's made out of this clear plastic, which was pretty common for cassettes. But inside this one is a circuit board with all of this circuitry and this cool looking LCD. So you can see on the side here there's a power button to turn it on, as well as a USB-C port, which I guess is for loading songs on and probably to charge it as well. There's also a 1/4-inch headphone jack so you can listen to music directly from the tape without anything else required. It even included some headphones to plug in here, so we'll test those in a little bit. The interface is pretty intuitive. You swipe left to exit from menus and you tap whatever you want to choose. We'll play around with that in a little bit as well. And look, it even includes these tape labels. These things were essential for mixtapes back in the day. No mixtape was complete without giving it a name, sometimes even separate names for the A side and the B side. It looks like the instructions are where the liner notes should be. So let's fold this out here for a second. Oh man, look at that. It totally looks like the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe logo. I feel like this thing is more of an art piece than it is a commercial product. So let's see what this thing can do. Apparently there's a Bluetooth module mounted on the board inside, so we can stream music from here to an external speaker. Luckily, I just happen to have one nearby. So let's see how it works. Okay, it looks like there's a pairing menu from inside the menu settings. So we'll set our speaker into pairing mode and then try to add it from here. And check it out! We're playing music off a cassette tape that isn't even in a tape player. Let's try changing songs. You can see that the screen even displays album art. Okay, that's cool and all, but it's still not enough to justify buying one. The thing that made me decide that I had to buy this is that it actually works in a real tape player too. So you know we have to check that out. I have two Walkman here. One that looks really cool but it has a broken motor, and another one that I bought more recently just so I can convert old tapes to MP3s. But this cassette tape doesn't actually have any tape in it. Instead, it sends magnetic signals directly into the head using the same principle as those old adapters where you would connect a portable CD player to a tape deck. So in theory, even this player with the broken motor could still play the cassette, as it doesn't really actually need to spool out any magnetic tape. Let's see how it goes. So we'll put our tape in here. Oh, I just love that sound of tapes going in and out like this. It's total ASMR for me. Then connect our headphones and press play. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Alright, let's try this again. So we'll turn off the Bluetooth connection. And then choose a song on the LCD and press play. Now, we just put the tape in like a normal tape and press play. Oh, hell yeah. You hear that? We have music coming out of these earphones now. And you can load this thing up with your own songs, so it's actually like a real mixtape for the modern era. This thing rules. It's something that nobody was asking for, it isn't fixing any big problem, but it's just cool. It's the perfect mix of analog and digital technology. It's tactile, it looks great, but it's also functional, both on modern and older tech. When I saw this ad pop up on Facebook, my son asked, "Who is this for?" And I am not embarrassed at all to say it's for me. I am exactly the target demographic for this awesome product, and I'm so glad it exists. I'll drop a link in the description if you want to pick up your own mixtape. And I hope that you do, because I can't wait to see what Paul Things makes next.